And JG's actually continuing to move up top. It's got a lot of mana to play with, so drops the combo down to the Lion.
Cool.
He must have thought that JG was going to go back to the mid lane here, but he's going to get punished.
JG putting in a great performance so far. With the Reckoning tag on his name. Oh, nearly getting the stun through with the cookie. Was Shanks, but Nia on point with a lot of these dodges coming through.
Toss back.
There's no charges left though. It's a little low on mana. Does have the full bottle though. Well, I was about to say all these stacks are going to take him a little bit longer, but there's none left. No more stacks remaining on the map. Not even in their tri-camp area.
Bot lane.
Duel used on the bot side.
Kisses as well, Rogi. The soul death at the moment. Nice juke from Nia.
Everything.
They still drop the rock. Gonna get stunned up. Toss in the air with the perma control. Is able to remnant away from the Omega onslaught here as Arfu's also gonna get scouted out in the tree line as well. So Omega dropping a couple over their ultimates. A quick burst with the finger if he's got blade mail. The Ember's got a little bit of uncontrollable damage. JG, blink in, Mortimer kisses. They only find the Chronosphere onto one. That will be the KP Omni Knight to bring down. Nice toss into the duel. CML's going to come on over as well with the Fatal Bonds. Rogi going to try and counter-initiate with his own Overgrowth, but mid one, the mini stuns for the Avalanche means that mid one struggling to man fight right now. The cookie stun, toss up, they'll control the Sven and bring him down. And JG's prowling on the high ground as well with the blink in. Try to predict Nia's movements, but he's still got another remnant up and ready to go. Looking to continue moving on.
Of course, there's a regen rune on the bottom side of the map. They're actually TPing in here on KP, right in the middle of all of them.
JG, jump up, Ember. He's going to lose his life there, so KP kind of baited the Ember Spirit to go back in.
Finger.
Want to drop it down here. Falling really low to Snapfire, and he will pay the price. KP still looking to play the front line. They're even going to try and TP in on the Sven to come back forward, but the rock dropped on 2. The Jewel, not enough damage at the moment thanks to KP's 4 points up in the Heavenly Grace, but they're still going to move on forward. Tino, one more right click, unable to close the distance there. JG still, he's got some abilities ready to rock and roll here. Toss up, Avalanche, but isn't going to blink on forward, and looks like they've had enough with going for heroes. They just want some objectives instead. Say that.
JG's in position again to try and go in. It's a 3-man, or even a nice Fatal Bonds as well.
The vast influx of abilities that they're able to just be constantly dishing out through that long drawn-out fight. And they're on the prowl. Like, they really want to try and keep this early game aggression, get some dual damage for Sam H. Growth is there.
He's tanky though on this tiny.
Gonna be up in 5 seconds. Mortimer kisses. They haven't killed off Shanks just yet. Now with the Jewel will force the Lion to stand his ground, so Shanks has got the fall damage. Sam H picking up his first dual victory of the game. Chrono's gonna be up in a couple seconds. You're gonna be careful with the positioning, but they need to catch KP in the corner. They're grouped up with a cookie double stun. Rogi, all he can do is look and watch. They've got Nia on the side, but afterwards Tino back up to full with a toss up in the air. Josh survives as Nia with a remnant away. They've kind of sidestepped a lot of their damage right now, going on to multiple heroes, but once they got their target, they could toss back into the 5 heroes of Omega. And this fast-paced play that they're pulling out in game 1.
They got Chrono available as well, just trying to bait it out with Tino sitting down here.
doesn't want to be in the front line. Like, that is, you literally just said before, like, the Warlock is the one you need to bring down. He's still going to get the rock off and JG blink. It's just looking for an angle. Fatal Bonds, getting rid of thanks to the Heavenly Grace. Great 2-man stun and mid one. They're all grouped off for the cleave. JG, cookie, distance, but it won't matter. Rogi's Overgrowth clips onto 4. It's going to be a 2-for-0 to start the fight. They get the dual damage coming out as well. Is it there? Sam H just wins it. A bit of a pause, unfortunately, Tino.
This Chrono turnaround should look to nullify that. Actually goes in onto mid one.
Dropping the Chrono on the Sven. Getting a little bit of health back thanks to the Living Arbor, but it's not enough. Mid one's going to lose his life. They're all grouped up on the Nature's Grasp, and they're going to try and look to punish them, but Tino doesn't care. He's still full health to play with. Time Walk into the Dilation.
Free BKB for the Faceless Void to also slow down a lot of his damage. Also can be used to save from these duels coming through. You can use it against the Snapfire with the Mortimer's Kisses. I feel like it is a lot more versatile, just like you're saying.
Sam H.
It's the blade mail off at least on Sam H.
It's a mid one still. Gotta be careful how long he wants to right click for.
They're just trying to kite this. 10 seconds on the chaotic offering.
JG gonna drop the Mortimer Kisses. Chrono still down
Good
for another
bonds.
20 seconds. Overgrowth pushed him away, but mid one's getting completely focused here with the ultimate. JG toss. They got the tree into the jewel. KP's positioning is not going to be able to keep mid one alive, and that's your carry that you solely focused on in the draft to try and win you this game. But when he's focused down like that, yeah. Let's get that Manta completed. Oh, Chrono's gonna get dropped as well. There's no Mortimer Kisses. Sam H's jewel's still on cooldown, but they've got the rock with the Fatal Bonds. Gets rid of KP's Omni Knight. But how fast they can push as well with the rock with the minus armor. Mid one TP on the backline. They haven't caught them out just yet. Sam H with the press the attack is going to be able to get rid of the stun. Now they're going to look to turn Guardian Angel out of the high gun. Mid one, a lot of status resistance, so the jewel's not going to last for too long. Tino looking to zone away Arfu, but he's incredibly deep here on the Faceless Void. A time walk on forward. The rest of the supports in the backline are getting controlled from Nia. Tino needs help, but the press the attack once again with the bashes coming out. He's going to time walk on forward. Mid one just gets back inside the base. They don't want to dive the fountain just yet, but it's only 23 minutes in, and somehow a Mega feel this strong to be able to going past the set of barracks. They'll push back, get the melee. A TP is going to come through from Nia. They won't have line for another 10 seconds, but can they halt the retreat? Chains up. Nia looking for the target. Finds Tino. They need the press the attack. Sam H going to be able to provide it, but now the Oath goes on point, but the Mortimer Kiss is getting laid down along with the Avalanche. They're going to look to turn. Tino just stands his ground and time walks on forward. KP not going to take too much damage, but in fact it's going to be the Sven toss up in the air. They bring him down. Mid one unable to get any damage off in these fights. Dire, just the unrelentless aggression that's coming through in this game. What? Tino's not dead. He's still able to time walk off the damage. Fungi's gonna fall too. A Mega. They're bringing the aggression one by one. SMG will fall.
Level 18. Blink. Echo Saber. Tread.
Tino.
Tags. Drops it delivered just yet.
Nice rock timing as well, just towards the tail end of when Nia needed that Heavenly Grace. So KP's going to pop it for himself. They're going to blink on forward. The Chrono is on cooldown. Let's see if Radiant can get something out of this. But Dire's still positioning to be able to protect the Faceless Void. Toss up. They'll try and deal with Roger first. There's the tree volley. They're all grouped up. Heavenly Grace going to be able to protect him. Mid one on top of the backline. Gets rid of the Warlock. Mid one not controlled just yet. The Jewel's going to come through. At least forces them to try and deal with the Legion Commander instead of the rest of Dire. But do they have enough gas in the tank here from SMG? Once again, the tree volley mid one. Protected with the positioning from KP, but the abilities are about to be on cooldown. Great use of the purification, but it's not enough burst heal. Mid one will fall. He's got a buyback, but it's going to do absolutely naught without the God Strength damage that they're requiring.
This is what you need. You need to catch the Warlock. You can see him with these creeps that have been able to come around. Going all the long way. Hopefully the base isn't dead by the time you get there.
Yeah, hopefully your supports aren't dead as well. Backline, there's the Warlock. They're able to bring him down. Important. Doesn't have a buyback as well to rejoin them. Halberd, it's about to expire. Mid one's doing a lot of damage with the Cronus feed just in the nick of time to be able to protect Shanks. They're going to try and look to turn as well. Where's Omni Knight? Great Jewel! It stops KP from keeping mid one alive. The positioning from Sam H and the prioritization to lock away the Omni Knight means that you won't have mid one Sven, and they call it quits with the G's getting dropped. A Mega take game one.
Are under attack.
Yeah, I think Omega, they were, I want to say relaxed with that last team fight. I don't know, that Sam H Broodmother, see, that's not a cute one, you know?
No, that's
Doesn't
not.
It look
that's
angrier?
That's a scary one.
Is Shanks just standing off to the side.
Shanks.
Decent timing of that one. Is that pushed him to the low ground? No.
CML? They're just going to feed away a couple kills. And they're also not going to get the rune for Ken.
Do something else bad in robbing Peter to be able to pay Paul. So, like, no matter what you do, something bad's happening.
Oh, nice.
Another Ravage coming out here.
Beautiful Earth Spike. Mid one back to safety. Sam H. Oh, he's still ready to fight.
It's a little deep.
Do they have the damage right now from SMG with just the 3 heroes? Another 2-man stun from Shanks, but mid one. It's got. Oh, I actually got the damage from Ken. 4 points up in the Crypt Swarm. Level 6 as well from the Brood Mama. Arfu daggers out. They're going to commit the Exo, mainly just to get the tower afterwards. And the ball He's able to pick up that kill here.
He's clearly getting a lot of work done for Omega so far with these multi-man stuns, just providing so much space for the rest of his team. And with him going down, it means that this kind of engagement onto Tino is allowed to happen.
They're actually going to kill off the Spectre. Sam H. I'm trying to position around mid.
Counter.
Great hookshot, silence Cogs with the X's, and they're still able to burst down the Broodmother thanks to Laguna Blade. Cogs gonna push mid one away, finger of death, but somehow the Rick is still alive. Not after the dagger from Tino will fly out on forward, so 2 for 2. KP still holding the high ground.
With the Ravage as well.
But like, this is not... He's kind of stuck on the high ground.
Sam H as well. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Vision, but...
It should have the damage with Arthur's. Laguna, Sam H. Brought down again. Roger as well, getting a clip on CML. You see the issue that's going on. Like, this is not how you usually see a Brood playing on the map. Like, you want to be in the enemy's jungle here.
What do you mean? The exact same color design every single time? They're going for another charge in onto Sam H. That's the downside. You're revealed for a split second.
Oh, great hook
and
shot.
This chain lockdown.
KP, Ravage, finds all of them right now from Omega. And they can't take the fight, but they're actually going to try. Ken X's him out. A great multi-hero silence, but Radiant is so tanky. KP on the front line. And the supports are able to play the back as well. They just cut down all 5.
You don't really care all that much about committing that heavily. Even just here, like, they could very easily go for a turnaround. What are you scared about? They're revealing in the mid lane, you've got a few people nearby, and there's no towers to TP to.
Mid one. They jump on to get Shanks. Tino actually drops the Haunt just for the vision here to close the distance on mid one, but he doesn't have any detection right now. CML still coming over, Dust Pop. Mid one's now in trouble. He's got tricks, got 2 blink charges, gets the Courier instead, gonna go up to the northern side. It's further away from the creeps to blink to. So they end up losing DOS. And they're gonna try and take Roshan in the meantime as well. Ken, he's got Exo. Did Dia have TPs to come over? Spectre's got no mana. Clockwork can TP in.
Oh. Spectre ended up using the mana just to be able to shove out a wave. I don't know about that. And Ken dies on his own.
Sam H. He's been such a nuisance. Oh, they push him away. The Adaptive Strike. Nice play from Nia. That Strength Morph Adaptive Strike play to get him over the cliffs.
Run away.
They surrounded him. Blink forward. Mid one slows him down. What a cute play, Nia. That is... I like to see that. Getting crafty to find some kills. They'll get the Clockwork as well. Into Roche, they will now finish. Mid lane. They caught out Sam H again. This Brood has just had 0 impact this game overall. Like, SMG did not give a damn about leaving it through the draft. And they're looking to try and catch Tino out down bot as well. Rogi can hunt down from across the map. And bye-bye Tino. This is just a masterclass performance from SMG. Give it an opportunity to throw this game. Oh, now you got double charge. You literally... Now you can't get out on the map. And now you actually won't be able to stay alive as Ken... He'll lose his life here. Tino still not in fighting shape. He'll make it back on the high gun KP if he wants to use the Ravage. Hookshot will cancel it. They don't even need it. The damage from them right now. They're going to look to try and take some objectives away.
Just going in deep, diving tier 4s. They don't care, using the Ravage onto 3. We're using the Glyph though to be able to pump out a good amount of damage from those tier 4 towers, but it's not enough.
Surely gotta kill KP. KP actually lived. And they're jumping Sam H. How does KP live and Sam H doesn't? It's an ultra for mid one.
There are some big items coming up for Omega, like I mentioned. BKB on the... Oh no, not again. You can't die in this can. Not again, yeah.
Oh my lord.
No item progression. Forcing the buybacks. This is it. All or nothing.
Triple kill from him. They'll pop the Yules. Exo. First life gonna get claimed. Lion, you need a buyback here, and otherwise you're not gonna have the control for the second life, and it's just not gonna matter. Ultra for Nia. Let's see if they can
Way
give him a
too high.
rampage to end this game. A dieback for the DP, down for 70. They'll try and get back outside the base. Nice juice in the man to Blade Mail. Essence Ring. Tino is back up to a reasonable health pool, but Nia's looking to charge on the back. Deals with the supports. There's the rampage for your Morphling. Give him a double rampage. He let him get the kill. They will. Nia, well, he's
Triple
showing the
rampage.
capability. Does he have the damage to hit him? Hit him! Get it!